questions for Tito? Right here, please. To your right, Tito.
If this was already asked, I apologize, but this could have potentially been Carlos's last game as a member of the Indians. If he does indeed move on, what would you miss the most about him?
Oh boy, I don't know if I'm ready to even think about guys moving on. I mean, we're 8 minutes from digesting a loss. I love the kid. I hope he's not moving on, but it's way too. The game's still a little too raw to go into that yet.
Questions? Right here. Right.
Kluber gave up the 2 home runs. What'd you make of his stuff tonight, though?
You know, starting out, I thought first inning came out of the chute good. You know, he didn't locate the first home run to Didi. He yanked it all the way across the plate, but then he gathered himself and went back out and looked good. I just thought quickly his stuff was starting to trend down. You know, even the last inning, he got a strikeout on a hanging breaking ball. It just wasn't the normal crisp, you know, especially the movement. A lot of pitches were flat.
In the first row, Tito.
Tito, you mentioned a couple of days ago that maybe he might have been fighting his back. Do you think that played any role?
You know what? I think he's fighting a lot. And, you know, I think you also have to respect the fact that guy wants to go out there and, you know, he's our horse. And, you know, sometimes it doesn't work.
To your right, Tito, against the wall.
Tito, I know, like you mentioned, it's still early, but what are some, if any, of the takeaways that you take away from this season? If you've begun to even wrap your head around that?
No, not yet. There'll be time for that. Like I said, I mean, we literally, you know, 5-10 minutes ago, we were out there playing. You know, nobody wanted the season to be over. It doesn't wind down. It comes to a crashing halt. And nobody, myself included, was ready for it to be over.
Anything else for Tito? John?
Terry, I know they all hurt when they come to an end, but in this season where you accomplished so much and had such a great year, does this one hurt maybe even a little more than some of the other years?
It's disappointing. I mean, we felt good about ourselves. You know, we came down the stretch playing very good baseball, and we did some things in this series that I don't think were characteristic of our team. We made some errors, kicked the ball around a little bit. You know, sometimes you don't swing the bat. That's part of it. But we made it harder to win, you know, in some cases, especially the last 2 games.
Anything else for Terry? I'll take one last one. Jason?
I apologize if this was asked already, but yeah, bad from Gardner, just grinding it out. And also, was there any temptation to pitch around him or at least you know, put him on once it got to 3-2 and take your chances with Judge?
No. I mean, it was an unbelievable at bat. But I don't, I mean, you can't foresee him having, you know, fouled that many balls off. If we walk him and Judge hits the ball 500 feet, I would have a hard time living with that. You're going to walk a guy to get to a guy that drove in 100. No, that would be hard to do.
Tito, you and your team are a real class act. Thanks for everything.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.
See you soon.